let's lock in.
You want to see how they play, considering you're facing off against
Did
for the
Ray
Minnesota
coach
Røkkr.
the Empire?
Very fiery
Yeah.
SMG duel on the other side. Now the
second half of MW.
Oh no.
And all
Afro,
Cold
as
War.
we know,
Oh my God!
I'm sitting on tater tots.
You flatten those.
But you can hear it already. Boston is getting hyped.
I'm sitting on tater tots,
As
Jack.
we jump into this game, it is a winner's final
I'm losing
match.
full.
Top 3
I need
guaranteed.
you to reset.
I
man.
can't lock in.
You're unlocking me,
Guaranteed
though.
top 6.
I'm unlocking you?
Yeah, you gotta
It's alright,
at
'cause
least
we
do
got,
like fake locked in
we
right
got the
now.
Whoa,
Lakes
that's a
ZooMaa
nice
shirt.
Yeah, sit on the shit.
Jump in here
We got the
Hotel
Lakes,
Hardpoint.
the
Actually,
Lakes
no, this is
ZooMaa
like
Laggy
a
shirt.
This is an extra small, bro. This isn't mine yet.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this one because this is one of those money maps for Optic. 6-1 overall record, but for
My
both
God,
of
I
these
hate
teams,
these
it's just going to
headphones.
come down to the
why?
fundamentals.
They hurt my
and
ears.
HP.
Huh?
You win your rotations, you set up properly, you're going to have some
I mean, you probably
success.
have it on
Here we
for a
go,
while, so I
Boston.
can see that.
It's time to get this one started. Minnesota starting off
All
on
right,
the better
I'm locking
side
in.
for
Let's
P1,
lock in.
Let's go, I
getting
love
some
that.
initial time. This is
I'm
exactly
locked.
what you want to do.
And really, Cammy.
What'd I tell you guys? Røkkr winning, man.
But yeah, Røkkr win the series?
Dude, Pat's such a troll.
Texas, not preferred sponsor
Bro, they got
for
4 down off
P1.
the
However, they
break.
do get Illey as well as Dashy in pretty interesting
Røkkr win the
spots.
series,
So they'll look
though?
to try to pinch right on inside of the hill.
All
A
right.
lot of time to fight for at P1. We've seen teams slowly but surely begin
just
to
gonna watch
adapt,
every time Optic
figure out the
rotates.
strategies at P1. But as we said, a lot of strategies going on, a lot of route takers right now. Jay, specifically player number 8.
Chris, what do you think
Cammy already
Optic's
makes his way towards the back
recipe
of
for
P2.
success is this series,
Just
bro?
trying
What do they
set
gotta
him up
do?
for his
Yeah,
teammates
win
to
their
set up a
searches.
pinch. That's gonna be 3 dead
Kyler
in the
not a
feed. Optic now
0.7.
all spawning over towards
Bruce
kitchen.
a 1.4.
So it's gonna be Minnesota. Early off the
Shotzzy
rotation
and
should
Illey
allow them to get
just
fully
not
set up off the
making
P2. But
costing
there's 2
plays.
players out to play. Optic Texas, they're going to have
analysis.
the numbers.
You're going to have to adapt as well. However, Attach tries to
get
find
it,
himself
folks.
on the
I just
flank.
wanna see
He
some
ends up getting
patience
cut
on the
down. Cammy
rotos.
starting things off
That's
at
what I'm saying,
5-0.
because, bro, Røkkr
As we
plays
said for
so,
Cammy,
like,
it's not been a great stage for him. Feels
like,
like everybody's
they play so,
turning up.
like,
However, he
standard,
has
strict,
not.
like,
Finally hits the
just
dust for
don't
the
do
first
anything
time
special, don't
to
be a
kick off
hero,
this
and
hardpoint.
then
But Jay, Optic Texas,
you'll
they
win.
have waltzed right into this HP. Minnesota desperately trying to get
Wait,
back
when did
into
Optic
this
place
one.
at,
A tight game
Raleigh?
nonetheless, but Bance
Top
puts
6?
2 away. Constant 1v1s.
No,
Texas with the
Optic.
tie.
Was it top 6 or
Texas
top
still
8?
holding strong, making sure they're
I just
winning
remember
these
they lost to
trades.
Florida. I don't really remember
Finessing around
when.
these pillars.
Actually, they
able
got
to take
worse.
down
Pools,
They
right?
got
No, they
touched
lost
in
to
the
Pools
first.
as well.
No, they
Now
didn't
in the
lose in
final
pools.
25,
No, they did.
Dashy
Yeah,
able to
because they
use
beat
one-on-one
Florida,
versus
and then
Bance.
they lost to
Secure
Toronto, then
this
they lost
time
to
for
Florida.
Optic.
Then they lost to Florida
Final
again.
20
Yeah.
should be
Got
there.
12,
So now
36,
off the
12.
rotation.
Oh my
Bance,
God,
Minnesota,
something might have been the
back up
problem.
towards
They're about to be
kitchen.
top 3 here.
And that's a big kill, right? Considering that Optic Texas
Two
now get a little bit
tables.
more map positioning. Røkkr now
We top 16.
with
I
spawns
said
towards their
top 16.
back.
How did
Afro
Afro
actually
jump
ends up
Mega
taking
low?
his
It's the
self
van,
down, so
dude.
that's
The
not gonna
van,
help.
it's
But, like,
flinched, right? When you climb it or
Yeah, if
something.
you climb like the
Able
right
to
side of it,
rebound
it like cuts your
and
head
win the
off.
crucial
Bro, what the
1v1s, and one of the best rotating teams in the game.
actually so
were able
stupid.
to save themselves there.
And now this is the hill that Minnesota had struggles with versus NYSL.
I don't know how that
They
hasn't been
allowed the
fixed
break
either.
to come in when they were early off the rotation.
everyone's gotta
with
take
3
your
kills
break on this
already
hill.
in defeat in
Oh,
favor
yeah.
of
They all go in the
Minnesota. They
fucking
hold
cat
down
room
the
and just
first
dive
push.
across.
All
Hey, man,
Optic
chill
Texas
out.
trying to
Chill,
set
chill,
up
chill.
trying to put pressure on through the front. But it's just right now the setup for Minnesota looks really, really good. They have everything cut off.
This is what you want to see right out of this Minnesota team.
Yeah,
I mean,
people
off
try
the
to
rip,
copy,
right?
but-
Cammy starts things off 5-0. You see Bance fire and attach right now, finds himself on a
shots.
5 spree. It was a little bit of a shaky rotation to start.
Okay.
25 seconds still to fight
Might be a
for,
break.
but as we're talking highly
Number 3 on the
about Røkkr,
rotation
now it's
versus
time
number
to defend
6.
it. Now
Please
it's
show the
time to-
rotation fight.
Oh,
Number 6
and
wins it.
Cammy, comfortable as you like.
won it with
Now
1
at
HP, by the way.
8-4, Røkkr, they reclaimed
Who do you guys
the
think is like the
lead.
most
Cammy
high
so
impacted
far
player on
starting off
Røkkr?
hot in this hard point.
Afro.
0.79 in
Like
this
Afro?
last series versus NYSL.
He's definitely their impact player for sure.
This is exactly what you need to do. Starting off hot versus a team like Optic Texas.
good
You
move.
have to
That's a
do
good
better.
wipe.
But that's going to be 3 dead in the feed for Optic. What looked like to be Minnesota winning their rotation. Optic are able to find the
My
kills.
first
Now
wave,
fully set
just-
up towards that. But look at Afro. He's in a position to break their setup.
First
Afro
wave,
indeed,
just get
they
your
have
kill.
No idea that he's going to be in a position like this. Illey, oh, not finish the kill.
See what I mean?
Marcus
Yeah.
Reed is running wild.
I didn't
right
see
now
how
in Optic space.
Afro again got back secret there, or what do you guys call it? The back,
Some
bottom
shaky
right side
shots
of that
coming
back
out of
ball.
Texas. Regardless, somehow they are still finding the time.
I feel like there's so many things you have to like
Wild
micromanage
stuff
now.
as
Hardpoint
Minnesota
in certain
Yeah.
situations.
not able to take advantage
They still
of a
get
few
in. They
gunfights
retook
that
it,
I'm
but
sure are getting them loud in the comms right now.
just not clean.
Dashy beginning to heat up, Jay.
And that's
something that you got to be scared about if you're Minnesota.
Yeah, that was 3 dead already because now Minnesota is spawning in towards the back of P2. Optic are finding every single kill in the feed. That's another 3 dead off the
That was a good
rotation.
hill.
The only player here at the next hard point is going to be Afro. A close spawn comes in for Cammy, but now it's all on Afro.
trade
He's
one
going to
more
get
player.
spotted. Illey with a couple shots, not able to pick up the kill, but it's going to be able to set up Dashy. Potentially set up this pinch. pinch, and it's going to be Optic Texas. A great time off of that previous hill. Should have allowed him to get set up, but Afro makes the play. He stays alive towards kitchen, and he finds 2.
I mean, Afro was at a 1v2. He stays alive, sets his
All right,
teammates
fuck it.
up,
Afro,
and even after
Afro,
that,
they knew where he was that entire time, and he gets 3.
it's really the team who comes in. That is a wonderful wipe. They're out of Minnesota, and now for Optic.
I think Afro has like crazy good awareness when I watch him.
To try to figure out a way to try to break this. Huke able to find the timing. He'll jump on through. Rest of Texas are here.
Behind you.
However, attaching Cammy able to respond. 3 fall.
It's a good hold from Røkkr.
Jump out of the hard
Back
point, and
and
then
forth
right
game.
when Texas runs on forward, then they collapse. This is great work so far for Minnesota.
Yeah, and that play all comes down to the play by Afro. Like the fact that he was able to stay alive in kitchen, find 3, win that rotation for Minnesota. Basically a full 60 hold in towards Diner. Now off the rotation. Minnesota are coming towards the back of the kitchen. There's only 2 players here from Optic. Illey wins a huge one-on-1. Now they're going to put themselves in a man advantage.
Able to do so for the moment. A quick 2-on-2 for either side. Bance and Illey, closest 2 players right now for both Optic and Minnesota. This is big time over here at the rooftop. And you can see Røkkr trying to make sure they've got those spawns. Meanwhile, for Illey, wants to make sure that he's got enough teammates off the spawn to make this one a big hard point for them. However, Bance wins that 1v1, and now Minnesota begin to set on up. Take a look at where those arrows are at right now for Røkkr.
Minnesota
Optic
shading.
able to eliminate one.
What was the map too?
And considering that gunfight that they now have everybody knocking on the door.
Yeah, they're all trying to push out through the front.
CeeLo?
You just have to win a couple of these gunfights because Minnesota have control of the spawn.
That was CeeLo last series.
That's going to be 3.
Yeah.
Illey tries to set up the pinch, and he gets taken down.
Everybody's saying
So
Embassy.
Minnesota
I thought
holding
Embassy was
strong.
map 4.
On
that
this
was last
hill,
series.
only
Long time
20
before.
seconds
It's
remaining
fucking
on
all
this
the same,
one.
bro.
Yeah, everybody
Optic
said
Texas
it all
is
looks
gonna
the
force
same.
themselves to give this one up and just play off the rotation towards P2. Minnesota starting to pull away with this game over some great holes, able to chain 2 hard points together.
This is a welcome sight. I mean, considering what Minnesota Røkkr fans, it feels like, have been through throughout the last few years of franchising, a team that can't win hard points. They come into this year hoping that this could be the team that can finally walk away with some game 1s. And Jay, I mean, you and I have had a lot of their casts
These
lately.
2 next hills are like the
when
most
they're
important
winning
hills in
those
the game
opening
because
hard points,
if they can chain
wild
it,
success
they take a
when
big
they're
lead.
not.
If they
The
don't,
second- the second P2 is huge, bro.
Yeah.
At times isn't there.
on this game, like
times it isn't.
P1 off
But
the
if you
rip
are
usually is
Minnesota
kind of
coming
like
out hot, and
iffy,
map
but
number
like
one is
you can
exactly
always
what
lock
you
it
need
down
to
on the
do.
second rotation.
Is already putting
And
himself
It's
usually
in
because
great
change
usually
with
the
these
team
two.
that has
Hills now,
progression,
they're
like at
gonna
P6,
try to chain
like
together.
you almost
They're
have like
playing
3
your
routes to
corners.
just
Vance
over
already
1
earns himself that
P1.
cruise
Yeah.
missile.
And if a team like
16
pushes
and
up
9,
Diner,
just
like
sneaking behind enemy
towards
lines
kitchen, then
every
you just
single
spawn on
chance
the
he
rotation
gets.
like P4.
And with
Yeah.
this route
You know what
right
I'm saying?
here,
So you just
exactly.
have like
Has to
3
stay
pinches
alive.
to the hill.
While his teammates are
Feels like
soaking
so
up
much to
all that
watch.
time off P1, so you can potentially flip these spawns. And already Optic spawning at kitchen.
Yeah, they know. They've heard the
They gotta
shots.
kill
They've
Bance.
seen
It's
the
a big kill
spawns.
by
Now it's
Dan.
time to try to cut down Bance. Now
He's
with
reading this,
17 and 9.
Yeah, this is gonna get bad.
Oh, and
They're gonna chain here.
Huke. Weak.
Look, I told you, bro, it's the
Damage has to
only way this
back on
Røkkr
up.
team can win.
190
Bance
to
with a 2.0.
111. Boy, do you need this hard point right now if you're Optic, but it all starts with getting rid of Bance in the back.
All starts with getting rid of Bance, but at least they're putting a lot of pressure in towards Spa. They know that Minnesota players are going to be spawning out towards that kitchen side, but it's going to be attached, trying to set up the pinch.
Huke
Bance
went
still
rogue
holding
right
on the
there, bro.
back
This play
end.
tight.
As the trades are going
The
back
hell?
and forth, it's
Bro,
going to be
he goes rogue
Minnesota
on
able to
every
come
kill.
out on top. The only player here is going to be Illey. He gets cut down. Bance hasn't died in the last 2 minutes. Someone's got to take care of him.
This is Black Ops 3
my.
Bance. This is the guy
that's
who
good
was
gas.
dancing on stage, who was feeling confident, a young gun.
What's Kyler?
Now is
Oh,
the
look,
vet, and he's
0.7.
putting up numbers right now versus Optic. Afro going for the heat check, but right now for Minnesota, they're starting to take off in this game
such a
and
huge
see
row, though,
Optic
'cause
Texas
Optic has
in their
progression.
rear view.
They're all getting
Bance
smoked.
hungry for the final few seconds. Hungry for the final few seconds. They will claim it. And
I
they'll
think
be
need a
able to be
fat
awarded
full
with that
60
final
here.
5.
Yeah. They
Optic,
can't get
Jay,
broken
I
here.
mean, this
Yo,
has
honestly,
got
I'm
to be
kind
a
of
full
thinking about this. I
60
kind of hope Røkkr
just to
wins.
get back in
That's
this
like a
game.
guarantee
The setup has to be
phase
perfect, but look at
grand
one player
final,
already
and
in
then
Huke
it's
is
going
going to spawn out.
balls.
So
That's true, bro.
he's going to be that guy
That's what
trying to
we're
set
rooting
up
for
the
right
pinch
now.
towards Diner.
Don't give a fuck about nothing
Catch
else.
any players from
Going
Minnesota.
bald.
Setting
Bro,
up that
but the thing
pinch.
is,
That
Tom, it's
cruise
not
missile
just
does
ball,
get
it's
invested.
cue ball.
I know.
Trophies
He's
and
shaving
some
his
facial
beard
hair,
and his
everything.
head.
Information
Yeah.
of how Optic are set up. Attach finds the
They
first. Attach finds
did.
2. They're winning.
Why are they so far pushed out on rotation,
Break is
bro?
about to come in.
It's about to happen. Shotzzy trying to lock it down.
Team has
He eventually
negative
falls.
discipline.
Now,
And just no
here
trade,
comes
1v1,
Yeah.
v1.
I feel like that's the issue because
Jump
like
on
I
into
feel like
the
Optic's
point,
good
and
at
now
reading
they
pressure,
begin
but sometimes they don't play
to
spots to like help each other.
No, they don't. They never help each other, ever.
Or maybe
Yeah.
not. We thought we had a list there, but not
Because of how this
anymore.
game is, bro, it's like, if
Begin
you don't have
to
help,
fall
like,
by
you're
the wayside.
only gonna go
Røkkr,
1
they
for
can't
1
win
majority
of the
here.
time.
They can get
And
incredibly
if they
that.
stun you, you're not even getting
Yeah,
a kill.
literally. Oh, bro, that's
Look
something
at
else I
Look at
noticed too. It's like
Afro's
it's like
numbers.
a
These SMGs
like tack
are
usage,
having
like
a
skill
That's why
gap
it's so
on game.
important that you
They're
play
doing the
tight.
fundamentals
Like you're always
right.
around your
Bance is
trophy
finding
systems.
kill
Yeah,
after
Like
kill.
subs subs and ARs. They help each other in that sense. Like,
Yeah.
They're
on a
just all
setup.
getting
Potentially
shit
earned
on, though,
himself
to be
another
fair.
cruise, but Minnesota have
I
started
mean, they're
to pull
getting
away
shit on,
with
but
this
they're not
game
doing themselves any
by just
favors to put
making
themselves in a
the game
position to
easier,
do the
winning your
shitting.
Yeah, but at
rotations.
least,
You're
like,
gonna
look
have
at the
easier
slang, though.
gunfights.
At least be like.
Their
Well, that's what I'm
setup has been
saying, though. It's like,
flawless.
bro, it's just a
Now Optic,
rotation map.
Texas need a hold. Only 14 points for Minnesota to close out this map. Number one, so far doing a great
Yeah,
job,
this
but those 2
map's
kills
over.
early on go to Minnesota.
Illey able to come away with one, but cannot find the other. Røkkr, they dive
honestly,
on in.
like,
Bance,
I was-
another spree for
I was gonna
him.
bet on this map of
Finally
either team winning,
falls,
like
but he
before the
could
map
be
started.
happy.
I
Take a
probably
look
would say
at
Optic
that
would win
scoreline
because
because
of Hardpoint.
Røkkr are just moments away.
I feel like this is the one map
from
we
going
scrimmed them
through
on a
that
lot, that I
finish
feel like they
line
played
streak
pretty
in
well
hand, a
consistently.
cruise missile. Now that
They were
Optic
6 I think
Texas
they're like
has to
6 and
think
1 or
about.
something
We've
on
seen
it
them make
online in the
crazy
matches.
holds
Bro, they're
previously,
like neck
but I'm
30.
not sure if this one's going to be
Like,
on the
there's
cards.
definitely doing each other
Afro
some
able to win
favors, but
another
these
one,
guys
continuing to add on to the advantage.
What the
Nice little
hell?
turn and burn. Optic still holding on.
Oh, Optic
Wait,
still
if they
holding
can get
on.
these 7.
Nah,
Here.
nah,
No,
we're not allowed to watch this,
Nah,
dude.
they can do this. They can do this for
They
sure.
could,
Wait,
but-
they
So,
Oh, they
Wait,
went
did
off
he
the
get
tick.
it?
They got it. They got it.
They got it.
Oh, they got the
He got it.
tick,
Optic could have done
man.
that. Optic could have done that. For
They would
real.
have had to hold a mega full 60.
It's
though.
hard though. It's like, bro, like you overcommit to that like
Yeah,
last
yeah,
5.
yeah.
Like,
It's not like they played anything wrong there.
Yeah, exactly.
They did what
And
they
as
had
we
to
said,
do
Jay,
to
this
try
is
to
worst
win.
case
I
scenario.
think that's
for
weird about
Optic
this game
Texas
too. It's like,
because
bro, if you're
as
the
we
last
said,
guy in
with
hill and say you
Minnesota
get a
winning
wipe
those
and
game
all
one
3 of your teammates go to
Hardpoints when
new,
they're starting
they'll
off
literally
hot.
spawn everywhere.
Yeah,
So it's like
they
you're the
gave
guy
up
in
every
scrap.
spawn.
You can't even just iron one thing. You have to like literally have your head on a swivel and just watch everything. They'll spawn bed, back secret, engine,
But
like.
specifically, man, the SMGs. My word, what a game!
SMGs has had themselves a great map number one on the side of Minnesota Røkkr.
The way this game is,
27
sometimes it's like
kills
the timing of your kills
for
matters so
Bance,
much. It's like
28 kills for
I'll spawn
Afro.
somewhere and I'm like,
Both of those
it's a
guys just
rotation. I'm
making
like,
plays
I
when
gotta
it
go
was
somewhere. I gotta go rotate,
necessary.
right?
It was like
Yeah.
Bance
But then I see my
every
teammates
time
get
in
kills.
that
I'm like,
P2,
no,
always
wait,
hit
I'm gonna
a lot
wait.
towards
Yeah.
backfire
They're spawned up.
drugs.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Yeah,
rotate.
exactly.
Because if I give it up and that guy
They'll
spawns
get-
there,
they'll
I'm
get
just
multiple
like,
different
Afro,
spawns.
He makes the play at Diner in that first rotation.
You gotta think that might be it for the Boston Academy team in this form.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Might be
Boston
it.
Academy has been eliminated from challengers.
Oh,
They
that
got
was
top
losers?
12. Yeah, it was
yeah,
losers.
they lost to
Nick and was it Nick, Timmy?
Nigga.
What's Nick?
Obviously, if they win this series, they get guaranteed top 3. But
It's Nick, the cousins, so Dylan Rex and Phantoms and Yeez.
yeah, they lost. So they lost to Flames, Dak, Cruz, and winners, and then they lost to Dylan Rex and Phantoms.
Which apparently the Phase 1 guys went to Game 5 against Elevate. I don't know. Did you know who won the series? Did Elevate beat Phase? Okay, I don't know.
I've never seen that stat. They literally showed like Ender's like the highest amount of kills in search and matches so
Really?
far. Yeah, he has 31 snipes.
Damn.
Yeah, they can track those because
Oh, is it sniper kills they're
Yeah,
tracking? Oh,
sniper
sniper
kills.
kills.
it tracks all the kills in the database. You can just kind of.
That actually makes sense because Ender's been popping off with the snipe.
Yeah.
Well, they,
I wonder
uh,
who's second. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like nobody else really snipes as much
Yeah, I
as Ender
wonder- I
does.
wonder-
Well, they made a lot of back-end changes this year. Not to go too under over production, but they can instantly make those graphics now. Takes a lot of manual guesswork out.
Yeah.
No surprise, sniper and
Give him a
see a lot more
haircut.
bullshit like
Give
that
him a
going forward.
haircut.
Snakes
Does
are
have
in.
that
We're locked
FDX
in, chat. We're
out,
locked
but
in.
Bance, meanwhile, able to level the score 3v3 now.
And now it's all on Illey.
So he's gonna have one of these.
Trying to cover the ground towards A. Gets a little bit of assistance from Dashy. You get the information that another player is close. That nade is
Just
going to stick
challenge
right
him,
to the
Bruce. Why
wall.
not?
So you cannot challenge if you are Illey, but they have Afro trapped.
They're
They're
trying to go
set up
A
the
straight
pitch.
up like this
He's
is so hard.
He's trying to make the
Bro,
long
what is-
route. It's all about
Number
Afro
7's gotta
trying
make
to
this
find
move,
that
bro.
kill,
He needs
stay
help.
alive. Can he do
Like,
so?
what are
Not
we
gonna
doing here,
happen.
Dylan?
And now it's all on to Mr. Dylan Price. Bomb
Afro's
down
in
at
the
an
fucking
awkward
war
spot,
zone, and Dylan's on the
15
longest
seconds
pitch
to
of all
go.
time.
Does not want to waste that dead silence because this is a round that I'll be honest with you guys. Does not look likely.
All right, well,
Does
now
not
it's
look
chalk
likely for
because you don't have
Dash.
time left.
One of the
Yeah.
clutchest players of all time.
That's
But yeah,
why.
you're not going to win a round like that. Optic 1-0.
Good round,
And
good
that's the
round.
right
Optic.
there where the small
Ben's
cell
losing
had to be
composure
on
with
point
one
for
round
Optic.
in.
Illey
Bro,
knows he's
Afro's
getting
in a war
pressured
zone, and
through
Dylan's
street side,
like-
through middle of the map.
I don't know.
Communicates
Maybe he
with
needs some
Dashy.
help.
He
is all
There's
I'm
other
saying.
people on the
back
map
alley.
too,
He's able to
brother.
find
Can't
3
just run
kills
towards
on the
them.
round.
Yeah, but you know Afro's driving
Batman,
attention.
he
Dylan's
just
got to try and
takes
pick
over
someone
whenever he
middle.
wants, man.
I
says
agree.
they play
Dylan
stop
should make a
16.
play.
Try and
there,
get
man.
P5 or
Dylan was
something.
across the
It's not
map. He
dark
was
yet,
across
but
the
it
map,
does
bro.
look like the sun may be setting potentially on embassy. No idea.
Would definitely like to see
It'd be
Dylan make
cold
more
out there as
plays,
well,
but
Jay.
he's across the map. I
As
don't know
cold
what
as
you want him to do
Boston,
there.
That's for sure. What, negative 33 yesterday? That is wild. I have never seen temperatures like that, but thankfully, it's all nice and and cozy inside of the
Ben is
venue.
locked, ladies and gentlemen. He is locked.
And we're hoping that this series can deliver on the
He's
expectations
in his
that we
natural
all
habitat.
know that it's got the ability for. Illey, another missed snipe, maybe a warning shot.
It's a visual bug with Cloudcaster. I've never seen this. The arrow's stuck.
Where do we want to go?
Yeah, Minnesota.
What?
See the number one, like the little extension of the arrow? I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
That's a weird visual bug.
That they gain. Illey wraps his way all the way from hedge
Oh,
back to the side street. He knows that Attach is the guy that solo plays towards this A-bomb.
Afro's making a good play
That's
here.
gonna be Dashy finding that first blood. Huke finds the second.
Minnesota got aggressive.
And it's Afro who gets this.
Bance
They know that he's here. They're going to try to single him out. Afro able to find one, but he drops and, well.
Dylan get one of these trailers.
Attach. Back in a 1v3.
Not
okay,
over.
make it a 1v2. He knows that these players have got to be in
he's
PD
actually making a
somewhere.
good play.
They're
This might be
off
an
to the
amazing
races.
play.
Through
Hold
the
on.
tennis courts they
Really
go. And Attach, he's got the chance to find the timing.
Yeah,
Oh.
He's got the chance, but Huke's going to plant it on the back. He's not going to be able to drop. Shotzzy puts himself in a great position.
He low-key should have looked around for the other guy before he shot.
Great
Maybe
play
thought he
right
was
there from
upstairs.
Optic, Texas. Find
Yeah.
the
I like
first
the
blood.
spot from Shotzzy, though.
You know the setup from Minnesota.
They kind of just chalk PD control and just playing for their side.
Find the first two, and you clutch up the 2v1.
It's a good round. Optic with a good start.
Starting to get into it. Optic
Where the
up
drums
2-0.
lean.
It's no surprise. I mean, literally. They look like the best
What?
SD
The drums,
team
you know,
in the
they have the
game.
drums.
Is Davis out there? He's not here, is he?
He's not here.
Record up to this point.
I haven't seen
They're
Davis at all.
7-1
Need the
with
drums.
this new lineup. Zio plus Dashy, they've been almost untouchable so far. The nade will land there for Shotzzy.
Nade.
A great toss from the young man.
That's actually a gross nade to try to avoid the trophy.
Nice little jumper.
Where'd he
Is
throw
now
from?
Afro with
He just
bomb in
banked it
hand.
off from
He is
PD.
Basically
Like
all by
the
himself.
sign.
Up close and B. A few players that could very much enter into his reticle very
Afro's
soon.
done.
The jump
Oh,
down
he got
there.
one?
Afro
How?
cut away one. They cannot afford
He's
to give
still
away a
alive.
second.
What the heck?
Does
Actual
not-
Oh,
magician.
he's
Another
not
one.
that. Oh, Ender by sniping though.
At the same time, cuts one
What
away
the
on Illey.
hell?
Actual magician, bro.
But now it's Dashy left in a 1v3.
So
Able
unfortunate.
to put a few bullets
They
into
collapsed
45
really well. They
seconds
just
to
didn't
go,
win the
but by no
fights.
means an easy task.
Okay, hold on.
Job done on the
Why are we
first.
not? Okay.
Job done on the first. Bomb is going to get planted towards B. Dashy might be able to find the timing.
Oh,
that's
not done.
shot.
He's just
Oh,
going
that
to
could
play
be
it
so
patient
sketchy if he missed. He just
through
ripped
top
off
of
the bomb.
PD. Finds that final kill, but that round does not happen if Afro
Shot
doesn't
from
make the
Dylan
play
here.
on the
I like how
bomb.
Optic's moving on this map.
Finds that first kill while he was one shot, and then rotates towards back
I
alley
talked to Ann about
win
this
the
map
second.
and like
Turns it to
this is a big
1v3.
focus point for them when they picked up Kyle. He's getting better at this map.
And then at that point,
And
Minnesota
also moving
was
Ann off of
fully
planning bomb.
set
He was
up,
planning bomb before.
Yeah,
waiting
no.
for
the
Dashy to
squad.
turn
Now
that
he's usually
corner.
the full battle.
Finally get one on the board.
Well, it's wild because it's like Afro's, his position's known. He's on the bomb. You have two players who are essentially watching the cross.
Like
They
in
know
Vanguard,
exactly
we
where he
honestly
is.
just like took turns
Able
giving
to
people
stay
bombs
alive.
depending on what we were
He
doing.
stays
Yeah.
alive long enough for his teammate through office to
Oh,
save
almost
the
legged
day.
him.
Snipes out again. And
Should be a
Attach
freebie plant.
yet to land one on this cross, and that bomb's going to go down quick. We've seen Optic Texas do this quite frequently on a number of
Afro
different
did pop his dead
maps.
silence here.
The fast plant.
I think Afro needs someone to go with him though.
Huke's awarded with the objective, but it could be Afro who's awarded with the round. Trying to make the place.
Oh, he's making a play.
It's perfect work from the young
Oh
guy.
my
Oh, he
No.
trolled. They should have kept
Above the
snaking it.
second. Not able to do so.
3v3.
No, don't get smoked.
25 seconds.
Oh.
Gonna go for the attack, but Dashy finds another one. Attacks makes it a 2v2, but it's time for Huke to
play from
strike.
Huke.
He eliminates Cammy. Only 14 seconds left on the clock. Tax picks up the gun, but there's not enough time to stick on the defuse. Optic, they play it beautifully. They find a trade towards back planners.
The
And
round from
Optic
Huke.
Texas, now up 3-1.
I thought, Jay,
Good
that
plays.
Afro just made the play.
Around
I
was
thought so,
sketch.
too.
what
In
the
a
guy done.
situation like that, you almost can't play it better, except for, of course, finishing off one of the shots. But tosses out a nade, eliminates the visuals from one, solos out
He's
another.
cosplaying as Scum.
That's just the issue, man. That's just the
Both of
issue,
them
by
are.
the way.
Respect.
Oh, man.
Is that real?
Looking good
The
out
king.
there, guys. You guys are looking good. You even got the stash, too? Oh, these guys are probably
Oh, I
big
didn't
Scum fans.
I didn't even realize. Scum could actually be one of them right now. I don't even know.
Probably.
Very
That's probably
realistic.
crying watching that.
Yeah.
A lot of love for that
That's
guy.
funny.
Understandably so. Jumping into our next round. Minnesota already in a spot where, boy, do they need a
Oh, he
round.
heard
Boy, do
him.
they need a bit of confidence. Afro, he's been Mr. Aggressive. Shots, meanwhile, on the other side. Tacticals, tossed utility as well. The both players.
Oh, good read, Afro.
Enter into
Bro,
a
the PD fights get
crossover.
so mixy,
This
bro.
time it's Afro who
Yeah, they
comes out
do.
on top. Huke,
Especially even like
left in a
P4 in this
1v4 here off the rip. Does he have anything
should be a
special on the
Minnesota
cards
round.
for us? That positioning-wise, Jay, still not
Unless,
looking great.
Yeah,
unless.
this round is like 99% to 1. that Huke is able to win this.
Yeah.
He loses the first gunfight to attach. That was just a perfect play call right there from Minnesota.
Optic trying to get
Optic
aggressive
likes
in
to get
office.
Aggressive in towards bottom PD. When attached slowly edges his way up towards street side. He finds that first blood onto Illey. They take care of the second onto Dashy. And Afro wins a huge one-on-one versus Shotzzy to make it a 4v1. Get that bomb
Ben's
down
getting
towards
passionate.
B. Very clean
to the
round right
hand
there
signals.
from Minnesota. Now down 3-2.
That's just another round, right, where it's on the Afro.
You watched the
to make
Røkkr
plays.
documentary
He makes the
video?
run. He
At all
makes the
time, the most
plays.
recent
Nah.
episode?
Nah.
The
Really
storylines
showcases
look
how
well.
passionate Ben
Minnesota
is
in the
Really?
driver's seat,
in
but
maps. Yeah, no, he.
cuts
Too
away.
many to tune
Shotzzy
in during the
and
week.
teammates
Go watch
do
that
their
one back.
work.
Yeah.
Minnesota right back in it, but into this round we go. Shotzzy pulling out that tack. Looking to lay out some damage.
charge is
South
coming in
Texas
here.
eyeing up that
Afro's gonna try the
V-bomb
crawler.
side. However, they've got to be aware of Afro. Jay, this is a spot that he
They
constantly
love doing
plays.
that on this map.
Another
And
first
it
blood,
works,
another
too.
first
It's so hard to
engagement
peek this
that goes
well.
his
Guys are
way.
hitting
Is he
now.
gonna win the
Oh,
second
Afro's
one?
going
He
crazy.
does. Afro again, the man to make the plays.
So now in the 4v2, Illey said
Should
the
hear that guy
sniper is
land.
He
not
hears him,
working.
I think. He's going to hear him.
Pulls out that TAC 56. Tall task
Oh
ahead
my
as Afro
God.
finds another on the round. Trying to
He's
go for
dialed
the
in,
ace.
dude.
He spots Dashy. Some movement coming in from both of the players. He
movement.
wants it.
He
Oh
wants
my
it.
God,
He's got
bro.
it. Afro, a statement.
This guy just
round
aced him
comes
up. This
away
guy's
with the
different.
ace.
Røkkr with
This
the
guy is
back-to-back
fucking
close up.
pissing, bro.
3-1. They go back to back, and it's off the plays of this man.
This is a big round right here for Optic. You
Here out of
you
the
Optic
didn't-
need to win this
That's
map.
just a
Yeah,
great
I was like,
round
they
from
didn't do a
Minnesota.
good
They said,
first
we're not
map.
going to give up this fast beat plant once again. Bance gets super aggressive in
Røkkr
towards
now
arm,
got the
and then
momentum.
once he takes that
Afro
position,
looks
you know that no
like
plays
he's
from
making
Optic
whatever he
Texas
wants to
cross
happen on this map.
towards
Can you
that
shut him
site.
down?
You allow Afro to sneak his way up, find the ace. Now he's one kill
Someone in
off
the chat said
earning
they're
that
letting this
cruise
nobody
missile.
cook them. Hello, do you
Has to be
watch?
your focus if you are Optic Texas. Take down Afro.
They're calling Afro and nobody in the chat. Some random.
Feels like
Like,
Jay. He just didn't
I saw that and lost full. Like, what?
Somebody who's not
Ben, why
afraid
would you even
to
read
be involved in those early
Nah, I just wanted to
fights.
cook someone,
No
bro.
matter
That's
who's
all
on the
I
other
comment.
side, no matter the
Like some-
SMG that he's facing off against, he's confident.
What
and
is
right
going
now, so
on,
is attached.
baby?
Afro gives that information.
You got full
here
map
over to
control on
Mr. Price.
D.
He cuts away. Another first blood for Minnesota.
That is kind of a cruddy
Sniper
angle out of
back
him
out
doing.
for
Ooh,
Illey, and there we go.
shots.
Good
Able to
shot.
land for one.
Shot.
Able to land for the first. Finds his first kill of the map. Did you see the rotation coming in from Minnesota? They push out towards PD because it's going to be Cammy who pushes out towards parking lot. He takes that control
they're
of the
going
map. Bance
gold.
finds two. Now it's all up to Dashy. 1v3 again.
Bruce. Oh,
Like
and
MN
Cammy.
activated
Instead
off
of
info
read
so
him,
fast.
that
Yeah,
is
they
an
did.
excellent
I like the
positioning.
rotation there.
They're from Røkkr. I mean, from the first blood into that bomb
Bro,
rotation.
Minnesota
you
won
can
how
tell,
many?
Jay,
3
there's
straight
your
now?
top
Yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota. They just read the play beautifully. Shots
And they killed the frontline B player, and they're like, okay, they're probably going to over-rotate.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly,
want to get
yeah.
aggressive because you gave up that first kill to attach.
And even if there is
You
one
put your
guy A,
team in
like,
man
you just try to double
disadvantage.
team him.
Bully him, yeah.
You force your teammates now into 3v4 to change their setup around. Minnesota, they find the opening through street side and take the lead now in the search and destroy.
Well, it's been 3 straight out of the Røkkr. And now it's Optic Texas, who absolutely needs some momentum. So far, Illey with the sniper only hit 1 shot. Sits at 1 and 6. They need him
No,
to
we'll
get
see you later,
going.
Ant. Oh.
As he has been
Double nade him.
He's alive.
primary story for them in this very
Afro's
mode.
out of there.
Is into the attack.
The only thing is number
Go
8's in a
Optic
pickable
Texas
spot.
once
Yep,
more.
I was about to
As
say,
Dashy starting things off
the
well.
loose full
And
Hold
getting
it,
dying
man.
running
Cuts away
backwards.
Hold it, bro.
But Shotzzy cannot afford a drop. Here, Bance with 1
This
HP.
shots, dude. Oh my god.
Pokes
He's dead.
up
he's
and
alive.
silences Shotzzy.
What
And
is
on
happening?
the other side,
Wait, he did that with
it's
bomb?
Afro
Huke ran
who
out there with
has earned
bomb.
That cruise missile.
Yeah,
He was trying to
could
ants
very
trade.
well spell disaster for the future of this search destroy. 2v3
AR and
for
sniper
Optic.
left.
Now the
Now
bomb is down
1v3.
towards the middle of the map as well. Attach finds Illey.
They win this round.
All
Afro's
left
got
up to
that
Dashy
streak.
in
This might be
another
over.
1v3. He has a lot of time to work with, but no dead silences. It's just going to run out. You have players who are watching the cross. They should be able to get that info. And he makes his way over towards B, but he's
I don't
at
even
least
know
able to
it.
get some information onto where Bance is playing. Spots Afro as well. There's not enough time on the clock. You have to get going.
Yeah, you absolutely do. Afro not going to give away this kill. He's sitting pretty on that spree. And yeah, it's a crossfire.
Dude, Røkkr winning round by round by round.
Not two,
I don't even
not
mind what
three,
Optic was doing that round,
but
but
4 rounds
I,
straight.
You
again,
didn't think they solo pushed it all that
Minnesota.
time? I
Well,
feel
my
like they were running around too much by themselves.
I feel like they had like the goal of like
crazy to
that's
think
what they
maybe
wanted to do. They
Texas
wanted to
started
chow
off
like
so
P2,
well.
but like they
And
just
from
didn't do
there,
it at the same
Minnesota,
Yeah,
time.
they
as
like
typically
they're
do
too,
from
they're
time to
just
time,
not on the
whether
same
it's
page,
respawns or search
bro.
and destroy,
Because Brandon got the
they
pick mid
adapt,
alley. I feel like
they
right there you just
learn.
go.
Yeah,
And
hit
now
some
they're
together.
playing
Like
literally.
Huke and Shotzzy
Mid-round
just hit that
adjustments right
together
now
there.
for
Yeah,
Minnesota.
because Kyler just hit it too late and then he got picked by Afro.
Or not
Shutting down
Shotzzy,
early
whoever
deep
was
pressure.
behind
It
him.
was an ender, but the ender have a sniper.
Optic to play super
Yeah,
If
they'll
they have
slow
an
down a little.
advantage in an area and they feel and like they're
Minnesota
scared to
find
still
themselves
push it.
at
Like
game
yeah.
point, and this is where
it's like they're
Africa
scared they're gonna get
invest
pieced.
that
Also,
defense.
if he has a sniper out
Especially
still,
open
he's trolling, bro. Put it away.
Bro, if they get this bomb down,
You've
See what
lost
he can
4
do
rounds
with
in a row.
Puts himself right in the pocket.
They have a
based
streak,
off
this
how
is
Minnesota's
fucking
playing
over.
right now.
well, I don't know if you want to use
Slow,
freaking
methodical
offense.
setup. Trying to find a free first blood. Very likely we could see that cruise come in. And we
They're
will.
just gonna go B with the cruise.
You think Kills got back
I
alley?
think they're
All
going
the
A with
cruise in, picking up all this information.
They're going
They're
A
gonna
with
force all
cruise.
of Optic. Put themselves inside
Oh,
the
he clipped the
building, but
building,
don't
that's
be able
tough.
to take any map control. Allows Minnesota to now get pushed out towards the back of parking lot. Trying to be aggressive over
Bruce is
towards A.
fucked.
Dashy's
he's
the
getting
only
so
man who
bad
can
with
shoot
that.
at least
They
5.
did. The
The
duck
same
knight.
can be said for Dashy.
Oh, how'd he get out of it?
How is he not
Just able to
dead?
squeak through the doorway.
So lucky.
But they know. Optic are aware, and Illey has some information, tries to dive away, but Afro and Cammy.
Think Ender should have put away the sniper at some
Yes,
point?
he should have put away the sniper. Why is he still out? He's trolling for having it out still.
To Illey and Huke. Can the sniper
Oh,
be there
1-8. Might be
today?
that.
Not a chance. And now it is up to the Nuke, a 1v4 trying to save this search and destroy.
Wow, clinical
And
from Røkkr. Was that 5 straight
solid
rounds?
as you'd like.
Yep, 5 straight.
Go down to start it off, but come away with 5 straight rounds.
But Tom, would it be poetic that
To
Optic
now go
Gaming,
up
Optic
2-0
Texas,
in this
started this
series.
reverse sweep on the SAE map?
Minnesota starting
I mean, it all comes down to this, right? If they were going to do it, it would start now.
They find themselves down 3-1.
Optic have to clean it up, bro.
Optic
They
bounced
have
the set, but
to.
They were aggressive towards B.
They look sloppy, man. Minnesota Røkkr are playing good right now, too. They're adapting. First few rounds, they adapted. They start playing off their information a little bit more, and they were switching lanes, kind of like what Troy was saying.
No, Minnesota plays this map pretty well.
Illey needs to put that sniper away, too, after a few rounds, bro.
That is
Unbelievable.
a 2.0 right now?
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Benjamin Bance with a 2.0 so far this series. Unbelievable. This guy's popping off. We're getting into an LS CeeLo control. Drop your map 3 channel point predictions up top. Thank you to everybody coming in, man. We're on a 15 sub train. Appreciate everybody who's supporting the streams. Let's lock in. We got an LS CeeLo control of Minnesota.
Apparently that Elevate Phase 1 series went to Game 5, round 11, Elevate 1.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
My God. That's probably a ruler.
And Dak dropped like 40 map 40 cent at the Game 5 too. That kid's disgusting. The kid might be on a CDL team soon.
I don't even know what he looks like. That's crazy.
I don't know what he looks like either, but apparently, like, I'll watch him play, and this guy had, you could tell with the POV stuns that
Oh,
he
yeah.
got it, like,
100%.
yeah.
That's how I feel when I watch my gameplay.
Why are Optic playing spawn kills when they have 2 on A?
And this has been pretty easy so far for Røkkr.
What the?
Yeah, this is pretty easy. Indeed, my friend.
Did Optic even try? Is they even like try and do anything there?
2 minutes and 10 seconds to
All
work
right.
with. Currently up by
There's
4
a
lives. Optic Texas just
free
has to get
cap
some
for the
action.
Minnesota
You have to
Røkkr.
get pushed out
I
towards
feel
the
like
top. White,
being down 0-2 in a
player
series,
in that
going into
position
the
is
CeeLo
gonna be
control,
Shotzzy, but you
I don't know,
cannot
it's a
afford
weird
to
map
go
to
too
just
damn
like try to
right
get
now.
going on.
Yeah.
Like when you're down 0-2 in a series, compared to like a Fortress or a Hotel.
Oh man, Gizmo's farting, bro.
Bro, oh my God, is that what that is?
Yeah, Gizmo's farting, bro.
Holy shit, I thought that was Ben.
You might need to be
The
walked.
fuck?
Man, are you shitting your pants or is that Gizmo?
Dude, fuck off.
He's like, hey, free map positioning? I'll absolutely
Then you
take
wonder
it.
why people spam Len in the chat. You keep saying shit like
Gonna
this.
be dropped, and so Røkkr begin their
My
pursuit
duo
now
lets
of
me
that
down,
B
chat.
Some eyes
He's supposed to
are on,
gas
and
me
now
up,
for
and all he
future,
does is,
Optic are
you
gonna
know.
have to be worried about
Well, you've
Bance,
broken the setup
who's
3
very
times.
firmly
You stole my
established.
burger
Hey,
as
we
well.
unbroke it up in like a
And
minute,
you
bro.
stole my burger.
I didn't steal no burger. I was only Mitch was handing me food and giving it to you. So don't take me out of the equation
And you
here.
stole my tater tots, bro.
No one stole the tater tots. They were on the
It's all
table.
good, but it's fine. Let's lock in, huh?
Sounds like you're not locked in, but it's all good.
I am locked, bro. We're just watching control. I mean, it's just a standoff
Lock
right
in,
now.
Tom. Lock in.
Bro, I'm literally staring at the game. I'm staring at it.
Oh no.
Quality, bro.
You got to win your crucial
What's it?
1v1s.
That might be. They're gonna get on the point here. Stop the
Once
clock.
more, opening up the
These are
lane
big
for the
fights on
Minnesota
point.
Røkkr to make their way into
Afro
the
opens
zone.
it up.
This
This is
time
not
it's
good for
B.
Optic.
However, take a look at Shotzzy.
Anthony got one
Get side,
freebie,
looks
but-
pop.
Yeah,
Trying
but
to
they're gonna
get
turn
close in the
here.
back lines. Able to find one, putting some work into Bance. However, there's 3
And doesn't
players
nade,
who are
so we
still
can't
on
really
that
join
zone
the
jam.
nade team
There's 3
barrage.
players still on the zone, so if you are Shotzzy, You're at least influencing those spawns for them to spawn a little bit deeper, but your teammates have to get into the play. You have to find a couple kills. He's playing the other side of the spawn, but it's Bance and Afro.
I do notice MN really likes getting B search a lot. Like if they have the opportunity to do that, they'll just hold that progression maybe the whole round.
Afro gonna go for another challenge, but Dashy
the shots from Brucey. He's
That's
out.
what he does. That's exactly right. That is 100% what Dashy does. Wins the crazy fights.
I think Røkkr had a stack opportunity in there. They still had to fucking
Bruce trying to
find
beat.
Ant
Meanwhile,
before
for
they go to
Minnesota,
pull it
they
off.
have got that one segment over at B. They've done a solid job so far throughout this attack, but they are not.
Yeah, we got weird time. Hold up.
Look how many lives are
One
there.
more last good push at this. If you're Minnesota, big 1v1 to win, and Huke is able to grab it.
And has been in
Again, for
green
Røkkr, they've
this
got 3
entire
players
round.
established around here somewhere.
They got 3 players around here. Just gotta hold up, hold your irons, and get these kills. There's only 3 seconds left. They're able to get onto the point. Just have to find these kills. Illey finds one, but Afro eventually finds a trade. You gotta get
gone.
What the?
Look how much time is left. There's no time.
Oh,
No way.
Oh, no shot.
No shot, bro.
Snake attached.
Wait,
like
Dylan snaked off it.
He snaked
Oh
off
my God,
no.
that guy is
the He got off the
destroying.
point. I'm done.
I was about to say what?
Biggest emphasis for me
I didn't see them cap 3. I didn't see him get 3 ticks.
Yeah, they look. He could have had that.
Bro, he just
His
snaked
teammates
off
are
the
flooding
point.
behind
Oh
him.
my God, I just got flashbacks when we played him at the first event.
Never
Where I
I
think,
think they would have had that. That guy on the box is so hard to kill when you snake.
yeah.
Damn,
You have to go far right to kill him.
I
or just
think
jump
he
at him.
I think he was like, you know when people snake, they back
yeah.
up
Yeah,
or
100%,
like
but
move
because you have to
forward.
move your left stick.
So he probably bounced out of the hill for a split second. And the clock was on 0 seconds,
Yeah, I
so
Quite a few different maps right now.
no room for error there.
Because the snake's super fast, you sprint, right? Whenever it comes back up.
Yeah.
More offense, but
I guess Dylan getting off the point was a part of the script, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 5 defense,
Let's get back into it.
how it lies, where it sits, can absolutely come away with rounds in any sort, regardless of the side that you spawn on off the rip. Shotzzy looking to make the lanes, looking to make
This
the
is
hits
such
off
a
the
ratty
rip.
map,
Able to do
dude.
so.
Great. I was getting
Clean
pushed up. I
3
like
down,
this.
And that is easy work here off the start.
Split spawning them,
Time's gonna be
though.
paused, a body on B.
7 looks
And
to his
right now,
left,
Shotzzy, he's got
and
eyes on the flank
I think
right
it's
now.
a sub player.
Yeah, it has to be.
When you're there,
Was it? Oh, it was attached.
Oh, what? Never mind.
Shotzzy gets found out, and the rest of Optic Texas begin
Bro, that
to fall
rock
by
spot
the
is
wayside.
wild.
They've got to get in an objective.
Like the rock heading in the back left?
Bro, Preston, when I was watching y'all play earlier
Oh,
this week,
yeah,
Preston,
yeah.
you
Just
can't,
looked like they didn't really have the game
He's not
plan
bad
on
at
what
spot.
they
You
wanted
literally
do.
just
They
need to
had
attack
players
it.
at A, 2 players at B. When they found all those kills,
This whole side of the map is like,
not able to complete any
Head goes
ticks
at the head
towards
goes.
the one.
Gross.
45
Like,
seconds
you're
and
literally
counting.
battling
Minnesota
demons
holding
if you
strong,
go
but Optic
tower
are able
side.
to take some map control, get pushed out towards Clip. It's going to be Shotzzy trying to play for a couple of spawn kills while Bance does it on the opposite side.
Sen's already starting off hot,
The
bro.
first tick is going to be complete at B.
To say where Minnesota Røkkr were, it actually kind of helped Optic Texas in this situation.
No
All
red
3
dots,
players spawn
Ben?
right in that soccer field, and they're able
Uh-oh, stack is in.
that B
That's
zone.
that.
Great work from Dashy. Gets the revenge as Bance killed him off spawn.
This is
They'll
still not
walk
over
away
because
with
this
that fight in
retaking this
Minnesota.
is still kind of
They'll walk
AIDS.
away,
Yeah.
give that
The
objective
team plays
up.
well.
Yeah, we talk about the rock spot.
The Texas have got the numbers. We're all even
Those
in
teams will
lives,
just
and
like
we've
try
got
to
a minute
avoid
and
going
30
around
on
and
the
like
clock.
play from the
Shotzzy
inside.
taking a deep-ass route, bro.
It's still pretty hard.
The SMGs from Røkkr, they are playing lights out.
They're dominating in this series so far.
Number 2.
Now you have to hold for a minute.
Bro,
and
look how
30.
deep he
All of
is.
Optic are going to slow this one down
What's
because
up?
they know how
Look
crucial.
what shots he's trying to do
Shotzzy's
here.
like taking the longest route of all time.
Attack in hand. He
Wait,
finds the
wait.
first kill onto Cammy.
I think
This
he has
is
a sub,
potentially
too,
what
no?
Shotzzy
Doesn't fight the
turn.
guy tower.
to set up the
Yeah,
pitch, but he
didn't
gets
turn.
read by attach. All of Optic trying to push out through bottom pull. You have to get on the point, but with attach in this position, it's not going to be easy.
Oh!
Not. However, he's at least able to find one.
Got
and
him
the
off
trades
it.
absolutely there favor Minnesota. A 3-for-1. And Shotzzy, who was found out there on the flank, is able to find one off a
Shout out the
spawn.
flank.
He has just been
Yeah.
trying
Shout out the
thought-
flank,
to make
folks.
some plays, and Røkkr have been there to read him, whether it's been in the search destroys or in the respawns. It feels like Shotzzy is really yet to
They gotta be
fully
locked
spread
to
his
see that
wings.
guy.
We'll see if this can be the play. And
See what I'm saying?
finds one on
100%.
Afro. That's a great player to
Seriously, the
find,
fucking
especially
trees.
in how close quarters that A zone is. Slowly but surely, Optic Texas begin to push their way into A, and attach is there to find 2. Great work and great reply once again from Minnesota.
He's just staying alive towards
Maybe
top
they will
tower.
one more
That's
wave here.
all you need to do when you have that AR in hand. They're playing a super tight setup. 20 seconds remaining. Optic need to go. They need to get on this point, try to stop the clock. As Dashy at least is able to find one, but this is their last push.
They can't get on the
cannot
point.
find a clean 2. Dead. With
They
only
still
10
have
seconds
time.
left,
I feel like they're not even in like that bad of a spot. Like MN has no mid-map control.
Looks to be that way. Attach.
They'll be able to get
They
any test through the doors if they
Okay,
that's around.
They all find 3. Huke.
say they can contest through the double doors.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone died before then.
But it felt like, I don't know, like I feel like they just mistimed the chow sometimes. Like it felt like there was like 4 or 5 kills that MN got that like they didn't get shot at. You know what I'm saying?
Currently, I believe it's 5-3 still favor Røkkr, right, Jay?
Yeah,
Because you got to think, if you're MN there, you have to watch everything. Like you're watching deep right, you're pinch, top.
On a 5 spree, so if you could pick up one more kill and earn that cruise, this game can start to get a little bit more crazy. It's now Minnesota back on the attack. We saw them put a lot of pressure early on towards A after they won a couple
packed in the venue right now.
Close that one out with ease.
Yeah, when we were talking to Adam this morning, he said it was sold out basically.
Even up top, it's packed.
Yeah.
It's cool to see. It's dope.
Into round 3 we go. Another look at the attack for Minnesota. Last time around, they were nearly flawless. 5 for 6 in those segments. Is Illey starting to
Dylan's close to these
get things
streaks.
going himself? 10 and 13, trying to get involved in the
See if he can get him.
engagements.
Unlucky.
Huke somehow manages
big-
to win that fight. Regardless of it, Minnesota with those spawns to the top side of your mini-map is now the all-out focus is going to be at B.
And that was a big kill, taken down attached. No cruise missile is going to be earned.
Bait Cammy on the point,
They're able to
play
stop
off his
that clock,
contact to
hopping
get some
on towards the
freebies,
speed
and
point.
then
Optic trying to
Then
play
he
it
gets
slow,
ripped.
Yeah.
Take their time. They eliminate the one player pushed up.
That gets ripped. Fuck
That
it.
is 2 kills going in favor of Minnesota.
I feel like MN actually holds their progression
nice
really
little
well at B on
angle.
offense.
Just being the aggressor. Knowing that
They're
all
just
of
patient,
Optic
bro.
spawn towards back cliff.
Like they're not like
So
desperate to
first
find
segment
them.
is
Like
about
they
to
know
be
they have to come to them if they just
This
contest
is
the
not
point.
good for Optic.
They just
bro.
get a guy on
Yeah,
the
they
point
go.
with
They
bait,
go
they're
for
gonna
that. They
come
can.
to them.
They can kind of.
Afro
found one.
They're spawning.
Oh, there's
shots.
shots.
They lost 2 in a row.
That's a really good shot.
They still have such good map control.
How far he is,
Oh, he's tweaking.
He still has a chance. Picture perfect is
Oh, that's
Bruce.
2
However,
though.
Cammy
Cammy got
can
2.
say the same. They're still on that objective. We're looking at Afro. He's doing great work finding players, trying to cut away members of Optic Texas
Aw, he
inside
got
a
spiked
warehouse,
top
but they
window.
are still
Oh,
on
good
this
play.
objective. Cammy still alive. A slower start
the cap.
to this control.
That's
They
it.
capped this B point with 1 person on the point for the most part for the entirety at separate points. They just capped 1 segment at a time.
Felt like
kept baiting him.
Yeah, Optic would like kill the guy on point and then try like flying. You know what I'm saying? Like you still have to work out the kills if people aren't just throwing their lives at you.
Cruise missile
Yeah.
is going to be earned. Attach finds a kill off spawn as well. So now 2 players from Optic have to now come off spawn and focus on Attach. He's going to try to keep him in towards the trap. Illey, you have to play your life towards top tower. You have to just stay alive for your teammates to get out. Huke takes down Attach, so now Optic can sprint out of their spawn.
Cammy's making plays, bro. He's on a
Cam,
7
however, they still
spree.
gotta go through the wonderful
Streak could be huge
reticle
right
here
now.
of Cammy
Low-key.
now on 7. As we
Fix it
talk
going
about
all the way
streaks so
around.
often, he is going to have that cruise missile. So Optic will have to deal with that as this game moves forward. Røkkr attempting a flank. We'll see how
Oh
that can
man,
work
you
out.
should just
Cammy
hard
eventually
played
does
off
fall
fucking
the
like
spree,
info
and
from
so now
Afro.
for Optic,
Afro's
their
gonna
life
try. Okay, but he's doing
gets
that
a
with a
little bit
sub. I feel
easier.
like that's
You
like
can
the
see what that
impossible.
map
Literally a
positioning
waste,
does.
bro.
Yeah, like I'd rather just go
Gives them
mid.
the advantage. It gives them the
Go
confidence.
kitchen.
Yeah.
To begin to siphon on through here on Elasilo. 40 seconds still to go. Røkkr attempting to try to break on in as now Shotzzy finds himself on a spree.
Yeah, this is just difficult. Optic, they're trading efficiently, keeping map control,
Brennan's flying bottom middle.
keeping
Yeah,
them
he
off
is.
of the point as kills go back and
That's
forth.
2 dead,
Bance at
though.
least makes his way in towards bottom green.
Got
He's
to the
gonna be able
box.
Stop that clock by pushing his way in
If
towards
you like
boxes.
lie in the doorway,
He
you
has
can
to
still
win
get
the
seen
gunfight.
from
He
where number
cannot.
4 is,
Illey
right?
wins it.
Not really.
So Optic
Like, but they
Texas,
could shoot through
20
the door.
seconds away.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so it's like they could shoot that
Oh, they're
angle.
streaking. They're streaking.
He
That's
got
a
the
good streak,
cruise?
though.
Yeah, he got the
he-
cruise
he's on
earlier.
like a 7 spree.
Oh, hold up, hold up.
I thought you needed
Hold
a
up.
Also able to find a second kill on top of it. Dashy, that's a massive kill. Now
That was a
brings
big
it to
kill,
a
too.
2v3. Illey evens the score.
Big trade.
Optic are now going to be here. They've got man advantage, but they've got to jump into
They gotta
this
get
objective.
one. They gotta try and.
Minnesota able to grab a segment. Dashy
Oh,
loses
they're
his
about to get
fight.
pieced, bro.
Loses
The
his
teammates are here
fight.
now, too.
Bance as well. All 4 members of Røkkr
Uh-oh.
are here, and they're stacking the points.
This is not
That's
good
gonna
for
be the
Optic.
second tick. The third one, it's nearly there.
Bance read it.
Røkkr,
Wow.
Come away with the clutch.
Wow. The streak opened it up for him.
So when Dashy went in to contest there, I would have liked him to just like peek his like put his toe through the door and contest.
Yeah.
Make those guys look at him because his team was coming up from behind.
Yeah.
What teamwork that was from
I feel like that's how the map
flows
flows too. Like you almost need somebody like checking the
all
guy
it came
tower,
down to.
like
Cammy
challenging him, not
knows
like
that
ego
Illey
challenging
is
him, but
no
like
longer
backing
towards
him
top
down so your
radio.
teammates can just
The
like
player
flow
that's
out the
playing
bottom
that
and get to the
position
box.
probably does not
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
try to get space that
He
way.
finds that first kill. Bance finds
You can't
the
really
second.
ignore him.
And that's
Like
the
it's
worst
so
thing
hard
you
to
can
just
do
ignore
on a
him.
map like
As if
Elasilo
like
is
God
go
forbid
to
like
You just have to have someone
because
keep
when
him
you lose
honest
those
while everyone
gunfights,
else floods
Exactly.
all the way across the map. Optic
100%.
Played like your AR's job in situations like
Once
that.
they lost those fights to get back to the point. So Minnesota now up 2-1 in command.
See if Optic can pitch in overtime.
Keep a level head after a
If
situation
not,
like
we're looking
that.
at another 3-0,
20
folks.
seconds left. Cool.
Saw
Optic
Shadow.
able to stay alive. Did you see that streak come in, and from there, it ends up going the opposite direction. Optic Texas, they've got to dig deep. Now 1 round away, 1 round loss away from being 3-0 from the Røkkr into the elimination bracket. As we said, this has been a clutch team, desperately needing to stay alive as they'll hop onto that A objective for the first time. Able to stop the clock. Bance, as we said, with that small talk, trying to set up a play. But right now, Optic Texas have got a solid setup.
Yeah, he's just waiting for his teammates to try to strike. Cammy was trying to take that player
Oh,
off.
he jumped on his head.
This guy's trying to
Oh
Mario
my
jump
God.
on.
Afro on the flank.
Just gonna line up.
Take down
It's 2.
The second tick is
Go
still
chill out,
not
man.
going to be
Oh.
done. The challenge
Chill
comes
out.
in from Bance. It would look like to be
Just
a
gonna
great
line
start
up
from Optic.
again?
Just
Chill
about
out,
the
bro.
SMGs again from Minnesota.
Bro, the
At
sub
least the
duo
only
of
player in this
Minnesota
position
is
to
the
talk
story of this
radio, you
fucking
gotta
series,
play your
man.
life.
You absolutely
Ben
have to,
Afro
and
has
it's
been in
so
their
frustrating
cheeks.
if you're Optic.
I mean, even for
Family
us in the
friend,
searches, like they were playing super well.
Yeah,
I wish I
nah.
was Optic if they were in
Shotzzy
cheats.
trying to make the play on the flank. We've called it out so often. Feels like he's been shut down.
This should be the 8-point.
Able to find the lane, and really he doesn't have to do
Oh,
a
Shotzi's
whole
doing
lot.
this again.
Just trying to gain some information and maybe trying to set up for a future play.
Nobody caught the
Right
sus,
now,
bro,
Afro and
besides
co.
chat.
Røkkr will try to contest this.
I'll catch
Hey,
the
Shotzi's
sus
going
next
to be
time.
out of the play. How are they able to do it without him? And it looks like Røkkr not going to contest at all. They just allow for that segment to go all the way through.
Yeah, they're just going to give it up and maintain that map control. Find a couple kills on their way out. As Cammy and Bance at least find 2. Huke still roaming around the spawn alongside Shotzzy.
They have
We're
really
now
good progression,
influencing
though.
the spawns for Minnesota all the way across
Shotzi's
the
been
map.
on
These
the
gunfights have
longest
Yeah,
pinch
this
of
could
all
work out
time.
perfectly.
There you go.
This could work out perfectly for Optic Texas. You had 2 players on one side,
kill.
2 players on the other. Right now it's a 3v1 inside of the objective.
two.
Cammy, the soul man over at the soccer field.
The
he
Cammy's
gets down
actually been
out,
going
but
huge on this
still
Yeah,
one.
he's
one
popping
last
pieces
player
whenever they need him to.
remains,
Big
and
kills
it's
impact.
Afro. That's all it takes, Jay, is just
That's a good
one
play by
gunfight
Kyler.
victory. What goes
Like
from
literally, he could just
a
wait
big
here.
momentum play, an opportunity for Optic
The
Texas
issue
to
is his
jump
teammates
on
need
the
to get
offense.
advanced
saw
on
him.
mid.
Yeah,
There's still a
like-
guy in their base.
Back to the drawing
I feel like
board
if he
they go
waits
as
there,
another
their
big
teammates,
kill
his
comes in
teammates
from Minnesota.
clear lounge
It's a
and
big
back the
kill
guy
from
down like
Tax,
AC,
but it's
like
also
then
a
he
big
like
kill from
flies.
Yeah, because they
Now you
saw
have
their
flight control.
information.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
start to get aggressive up through field. 40 seconds.
Like he
You
shouldn't
have to
be
get
the
going. You
initial
have
point
to
of
find a
contact.
couple
Yeah,
kills.
exactly.
Unless somebody quite
Potentially
literally
have one
runs
player go
into
for
Yeah,
it late
it's like, bro,
down,
like
but
think about
cut
breaking
down
hill.
at
Like
the
you're
cut
so
down.
pushed up, but you have
Minnesota
nobody
holding
helping.
down
Even if you
the
get that
iron.
kill, like
Cammy
you're
has
doing
turned
nothing.
it
Bro.
around.
Optic kinda
In this
suck, this might be
control,
it.
finds 3. Now with only 30 seconds left.
This might be all over, ladies and gentlemen.
Any out of control, they just gotta win some.
This is the last chance.
Illey found
It
one.
is going to start off
Oh,
with
Afro's
an
going for
Illey
the
pick.
GG
However,
route.
Bance able to reply. Afro again. Where is he
Oh,
hiding?
no.
Where does he happen
GG.
to be?
Oh, dude.
my. Afro
GG.
putting him in the dirt. Another one.
Wow, what a
For
series
Afro
from
with
Ben
27
Vance and
and
Afro.
19.
They played
these
I mean,
last
not
two-
even just that. Like I feel like they just played the series well.
Every
like, as
team
a
today
team.
is getting fucking
They
smoked.
played unreal.
That was a typical series, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Good thing for
GG.
Optic. Tough loss for Optic, but they get an instant regain in about an hour and a half. So let's see what they do.
Yeah, the crowd's gonna be insane for that
Yeah.
series, bro.
They're gonna instant regain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Minnesota Røkkr come out on top and would take the series 3-0. Just like that. Optic in losers bracket. Toronto Ultra in losers bracket.
Fought it.
Guaranteed.
And LAG losers bracket. Wait, LAG's they're eliminated, right?
Yeah, they're eliminated. So the matches are.
That was a losers bracket that first game, right? Or that Boston
Yeah, I was hanging out with
LAG.
LAG outside.
The first series we're about to watch is LAT Toronto.
Huh? No, I mean, Exceed was out there when I was getting my food.
You will see
But
success.
unbelievable,
in
folks.
the mid-round adjustments. They were down
Ah, what
3-1
happened?
in that S&D.
What
Benjamin Bance is dropping 2.0s.
To walk
He's
away
on
with
one,
that
bro.
one.
He's on one right now, bro.
Obviously, they get their
Listen,
best
but the
control
bad news
map
for him,
in
Tom,
that
is they're
map
going up
number
against
3.
FaZe next.
They start off
They are going up against FaZe next, but they look good, bro.
attacking round is all
Do
they
they
do
look
look good.
Let's be honest. Did they look good or did Optic look kind of bad right there?
Optic, it was both. I think Optics they look shaky, bro. It's their decision making, bro. They don't have good decision making right now. Røkkr, they do look good. I think the key to Røkkr right now is just the subs. Bance and Afro, they're making plays. Dylan and Cammy are just filling in the gaps and doing what they need to. But if their subs keep playing like that, forget it, man.
I think MN's team pacing that game was actually like really good.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro, it's just a guy like storming the camera, bro, like storming the stage. We got an interview. Let's tune in.
some noise for the Minnesota Røkkr as they come out on top. Now, Afro, y'all wasn't the fan favorite here, but you're going on to progress forward. How you feeling after getting this win in a 3-0 fashion?
Feeling great. Obviously, after the controversy, season whatever, stage one.
It's been the rematch.
Nice it feels nice to obviously win at LAN in front of an amazing crowd. So great.
So the result's going to stand right there. Now, as I was watching the series, one thing I couldn't take my eyes off of was that synergy between you and Bance, okay? Yeah. The SMGs out there. How do you guys play so well together?
I don't know. I just think Ben's that type of guy. He just brings a lot of gas, a lot of hype to the team, and I love that. And I think me and him were just really working well. I think stage 1 it wasn't like that, but stage 2, like we've been frying, and we're just everything's great.
Yeah. Now the rest of your team, they done won some tournaments and they done got some rings, but you are chasing that first ring. You feel like you can get it done with these boys and get it done this weekend?
100%. We're feeling great. So I need that chip. I need that chip.
You need that chip.
I need that chip.
Anything you want to say to the fans supporting you to get that chip?
Yeah. Thank you for supporting me. I love you all. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Give it up for Afro and the Minnesota Røkkr, everybody. Chris, take us away.
Thank you so much, Blaze. And I have somebody very happy on the desk right now. She is crushing the predictions once again, rocking the purple.
Do I have? Oh, my bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, man.
You got to think.
What?
The Røkkr was listening to the flank. I saw Attach in there.
True.
Afro in there.
True.
I've seen Bance in the chat a few times.
And Dylan and Bance, we're on the couch.